Hello, everybody, and welcome to my review of Superman 78, the comic series that serves as an alternate continuation of the first two installments of the Superman anthology, i.e., Superman 1 and Superman 2. Um, Therefore, ignoring the events and the existence of Superman 3 and 4. And I have to say it's for a good reason because those movies suck. Those movies are terrible. Those movies are among the worst comic book superhero movies ever made. As a matter of fact, uh, excuse me, I'm sorry. um, um, this, as I said, Superman 78 serves as an alternate continuation and slash sequel of Superman 1 and 2, ignoring the events and existence of Superman 3 and 4, because those movies are terrible, to put it simple to the point. Anyway, this was written by Robert Venditti and drawn by Wilfredo Torres. Robert Venditti was the one that did a lot of writing for the Superman Man of Tomorrow comic series, and Wilfredo Torres did a lot of artwork for the highly acclaimed comic series Batman 66. So pretty much, as you can see from this cover, the main antagonist in this is Brainiac, who makes his first appearance somewhat in the Donnerverse. Now, for those of you who are too unfamiliar with Brainiac, he is a classic DC Comics villain from the Silver Age of comic books and has been a major thorn in Superman's and many other and pretty much the entire all the DC Universe heroes' side for for decades. He's a very intellectual and powerful being. He can go toe to toe with Superman. He can shoot energy blasts. He's got telepathic, technopathic, telekinetic abilities. He's a very powerful and intellectual. As I said, he's a very powerful and intellectual being. So basically, in this series starts off with reminiscing Superman's beginnings, where his planet was about to be destroyed, where the planet Krypton was about to be destroyed. Then it fast forwards to the present day, where Superman and Lois are on their way to work. Um, then Superman has a conversation with Perry White, who was portrayed by Jackie Cooper in the Superman anthology films. Something crash lands on the rest. Superman's Clark changes into Superman, battles the robot. After he beats the robot, he takes the head of the robot and gives it to Lex Luthor, who's on parole. Obviously, Lex Luthor in the original Super Anthology series was portrayed by the legend himself, Gene Hackman. While Superman's keeping an eye on him, he wants Luthor to do some good, so he asks Luthor to analyze the robot. Luthor said, "You can count on me," and Superman's like, "That's what I'm afraid of." Brainiac discovers that after it comes to find out that just before the robot was destroyed, the Superman was fighting was destroyed. It sent its data and analysis to Brainiac, letting him know that Superman, that a Kryptonian's on Earth, i.e., Superman, and then Brainiac sends more robots to combat the Man of Steel. And while Superman fends off the robots start attacking the people. And Superman's like, "Okay, Brainiac, you win. I surrender. Stop attacking the people. I will go peacefully." However, just before he goes, Lex Luthor comes in and puts some type of tracking device on Superman before Superman gets, beamed up to Brainiac's spaceship. The Superman meets Brainiac. He then gets shrunk down to the city of Kandor, where Superman discovers his long-lost biological parents, Jor-El, who was portrayed by the legendary Marlon Brando, and his mother, Laura Lorvon, are alive and well. And it's revealed that just before Krypton exploded, the city of Kandor was taken and shrunk by Brainiac. So while Superman is happy and everything, the people of Earth are sad, they're miserable. However, Lex Luthor plans to get Superman back, of course, as a way of trying to let people know that he's better than Superman and that, he will prove to the world that he's the greatest criminal mind of our time. However, Lois Lane, who was portrayed by the late and great Margot Kidder, is struggling to try to write a story, is missing Clark, she's missing Superman. And basically, Superman, while in the city of Kandor, he's trying to adjust to life being a Kryptonian, being on Krypton again. However, Lois, with help of Lex Luthor, managed to contact Superman with the idea of the transmitter that Lex Luthor put on him, and she says, "Look, Brainiac, we can help you, Superman. We can help you get you back. Brainiac's trying to take over the Earth, trying to take Metropolis and so forth. And, we need your help." Superman realizes that the people of Earth need him and tells his mother and father, Jor-El and Laura, that he needs to be back. So Jor-El realizes he has to do it. He managed to help Superman escape the city of Kandor, restore him to normal size, and then Superman engages in an epic battle against Brainiac. And what I really liked about this iteration of Brainiac, he seems more human, he seems more emotional, because Brainiac is usually very stoic, doesn't really show a lot of emotion from time to time. But in this iteration, he's like, "You don't know what I've lost. I've lost everything." And it's like, wow, holy crap, Brainiac's showing a lot of emotion in this. And I'm sorry, a little dazed out for a moment. Superman, basically defeats Brainiac. However, Brainiac dies in the process. As a matter of fact, when Superman beats Brainiac the first time, he sends his data analysis to one of his backup bodies. However, Superman realizes the ship's about to blow, so he takes all the bottled cities. FYI, I know I'm going all over the place here. There was a mention of Ted Kord in this, as well as there was a showcasing of Thanagarians, aka, Hawkman and Hawkgirl's people. And Superman takes the bottles, goes back to Earth, takes him to his Fortress of Solitude. However, just as he leaves, Brainiac and his ship were destroyed by an explosive explosion, along with all of his backup bodies. Superman goes to Earth, manages to safely stop the city of Metropolis from falling down, causing a catastrophic massacre. And then the rest is history. So yeah, that's pretty much the story of Superman 78. I really enjoyed it. I thought the writing by Robert Venditti was phenomenal. It was absolutely phenomenal. I thought he did a really good job in staying true to the Superman, to the first two installments of the Superman anthology series, as well as to the character of Christopher Reeve's Superman. I can tell that as I was reading this, I heard Christopher Reeve's voice, I heard Margot Kidder's voice, I heard Gene Hackman's voice, I heard Marlon Brando's voice, I heard Jackie Cooper's voice. It was so good, and the artwork by Wilfredo Torres was phenomenal. They were just absolutely phenomenal. I loved it, man. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. On a scale from 1 to 10, I'm definitely giving this comic a 10 out of 10. And on a scale from an A+ to a fuck you, I'm giving this comic an A+. So, that concludes my review of Superman 78. Hope you guys had a good day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.